The, the elevator and the stabilizer are covered now, and I'm aligning the rudder and the elevator and the stabilizer. The rudder's covered. It'll be ready for painting pretty soon. And I put the fairing in. And one of the hardest parts of covering the Piper Cub is to get the fairings in the tail. It's kind of a hard time, but it works out pretty good if you back it a little bit. So the next step will be to fasten my stabilizer and get that lined up. It's still loose in there. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to fit the wings. The wings are covered. Stick it out through. Probably I just temporarily hold the wing in temporarily while I fit the spars together inside of the airplane. See, on the full-scale Cub, there's a bracket inside the airplane that fits the two spars together. The metal bracket bolts. The other spar comes from the other wing and butts up against this spar. So then you put a metal bracket across there with some bolts in it. That's how it's held together. So I'm trying to duplicate the big Cub. It's probably easier to use a wing tube to slide in here like they do on most planes, but I'm trying to duplicate the full-scale Cub as much as I can, so that's why I use the standard spars coming out to fasten them inside. So when you want to take the wings off, you reach in there and screw the bolts out and you pull the wing off like you do on the full-scale Cub. I'm going to drill a hole through the spar so I can slide my dowel so I can drill this perfectly straight. Doing now? I'm going to just make starting for it to get this, I'll punch a little with my awl so they get their drip bit started. Wrong. It doesn't want to go, and you got to try to drill it as straight as you possibly. This is a spar that goes all the way. The spar goes all the way through the wing. The spars, that's the whole wing. And they're made out of hardwood. Like spruce is one of the best ones for making spars out of, because it's straight grain and it's real strong. So now, hopefully when I put this in the airplane, I'll slide this little dowel through there, and that'll fit right inside of the fuselage. That'll hold my wing in there until I can put a permanent bracket across to hold the spars together, trying to duplicate the full-scale Cub. The reason I like to duplicate the full-scale Cub is the fun of doing it. And I know there's much faster, easier ways of doing it, but I just like to make it as authentic as I possibly can. We're going to put the wings on it and hang it up for the time being. I used the ceiling of the studio here for storage, and I hang it. So when I work on it, I just drop it down on the bench and work on it. So that's what we're doing now. We're gonna put the wings on it and there's the hanger. If we pull it right up, hook onto it down here, and we can hang it. Got pulleys on it so we can pull it up and tie it up. And when I work on it, I drop it down, because I can do quite a bit of work with the wings on. I won't have to disassemble it for a while. So I just want to test it to see how the wings fit before I do the final fastening.
So you're putting a dowel in there?
Now I'm putting the dowel into the oops, dropped the dowel. For it between the rafters up there. So we thought maybe we could swing it around a little bit and get
So you have it all the wings and the...
oh, I do have to go there. Do we have to go any higher than that? Oh, you got